You're watching Coast Life, and maybe you've got a local surfer on your Christmas list this year, or maybe you're just a local who loves all that Ocean City has to offer, which is a ton. And if you do, a good place to check out this holiday season, but especially any time of the year, is Coast Surf Shop in Ocean City. I'm here with Chris Shanahan. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for coming to the shop today and checking out what we have.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how vast and expansive inside this store is. So introduce our viewers a little bit to the store. What do you guys have? What do you offer locals and visitors alike?
Okay, well, we've been in business for 35 years, believe it or not.
Wow.
And we built this building probably over 18 years ago into a very comprehensive surf shop for Ocean City. And as we were explaining before, it's actually split up into 3 different shops. It's got the women's and accessory stores downstairs. Mm-hmm. We've got a men's area and wetsuit area over, and this area we're standing in is really the surf shop.
Sure.
We are open year-round, and especially during the holiday season, we ramp up our inventory and our hours in order to serve our local and visitors customer base.
Nice. I mean, 35 years, you guys got to be doing something right.
We work hard. We try to listen to the customers as far as what they want to buy in our store, and we try to keep our prices reasonable.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like surfing is one of those hobbies that can be a little bit intimidating to get into at first. There's a lot of equipment necessarily, or just maybe some things that maybe you don't know, and some skill involved in learning how to do it. But you guys kind of help build people from the ground up.
There's definitely a learning curve.
Yeah.
We do offer surf lessons here through Brian Stairs Wave Riding School, and they teach anybody from 4 or 5 years old up to in their 70s. The only thing we require is they have to know how to swim. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
That's a good basic requirement.
Yeah. And so we try to get people on the right equipment, and that helps their experience, because a lot of people will start surfing and they'll get on the wrong equipment and they'll figure it's just too hard for them, when it really isn't. They just have to kind of walk before you can run.
Good to know, good to know. I've always wanted to try surfing, but I never have, so maybe I'll have to get in on those lessons sometime.
That'd be a good segment for next time you guys come by.
And you mentioned that you guys are open all year round.
Correct.
What do your hours look like for people who are maybe looking to do what could be considered some last minute holiday shopping?
Well, obviously on the weekends we're open a little bit later. Mm-hmm. We open at 10 o'clock, and on the weekends we'll typically close around 7:30 or 8 o'clock. But during the week we're open from 10 to 6.
Yes. And so for people who maybe have the exact thing in mind for the perfect gift for the perfect person on their list, there's plenty of them for obviously to look around and buy. But you also have gift cards too for maybe people who know they've got a surfer but maybe don't know what to get.
That's right. We sell a lot of gift cards in the store and online, quite honestly. And so we try to be very up to date and on the knowledge of the products. And our staff is very interactive. They're not pushy, they're not on commission or anything. They just want to help you find what you're looking for.
That's great. I love that. You mentioned too that there are actually winter surfing lessons offered. Is that common? Is that a thing that a lot of people want to check out, or is it more like they do it just to do it?
Believe it or not, there's a big contingent of people that surf year round in this town. Mm-hmm. Actually, yesterday there was surf, and so quite a few people were out there surfing. But wintertime lessons, a lot of times it's a bucket list item for somebody who wants to put on all the wetsuit stuff, because we've got gloves and boots and a hood you got to wear in order to survive out there. And there's other actually families that come by with their kids who kind of do summertime surf lessons as well, that want to get a few waves in before it just gets way too cold, January and February. In addition to this incredible retail experience we have here, we have a restaurant downstairs called Shoddy's that's open year-round as well. And quite honestly, I'm not saying this just because it's in our store, but it's probably one of the top 5 restaurants in town as far as popularity.
It's got a good local vibe.
It's got a great local vibe. He just opened one in West Ocean City as well. Mentioned in West Ocean City, we also have an outlet in West Ocean City. We have a Coast outlet where we send a lot of product that maybe it's had its lifetime here. We send it over there to actually sell at a big discount. Nice. We also have another store we opened 3 years ago in Cape Charles, Virginia, right by the Bay Bridge Tunnel, which is a very quaint little town on the Chesapeake Bay, that if you're ever down there, that's a nice spot to check out as well.
Yeah. So a couple different places to check out Coast Surf Shop.
Yep, we like to spread it around. We have a Midtown location that's closed right now, but this is our main store, open year-round, and we're very fortunate to be here and have the support of the community, and we never take it for granted.
Awesome. Yeah, well, a a local icon, I could say.
I hope so. You know,
Hey, for 35 years, I think that's how you approach icon status.
We're definitely getting the longevity out of it, for sure. There's been a few other shops that have risen and fallen, you know. But there's a great local surfer shop community here, and we get along with all the other shops in town, which is good.
That's awesome. Yeah, you love to see it. Well, Chris, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming to shop. Really appreciate having you guys.
Of course, anytime. So as you can see, whether you've got a surfer or maybe a want-to-be surfer on your hands, this is the place to be. Don't go anywhere, though, because there's more Coast Life coming your way.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Ocean City Tourism.